You might have heard, but Paparazzi Convention was amazing. It was so good. Every time I go to convention, I come back ready to boost my business, ready to dive all in. But don't take my word for it. I want you to hear these great takeaways that my team had as they attended convention.
So my biggest takeaway from convention actually came a couple days after I was pondering about the things I'd learned. And I've always thought that I had this fear of failure. But I realized that it's actually a fear of success. And that makes me so sad that I've been sabotaging myself and my life because I'm afraid of the greatness that's within inside me. That's a gift from my Heavenly Father. And so I'm so happy that I made that connection and realized that I really need to let my greatness and my gifts shine.
Hey, my takeaway from convention this last week in Vegas is don't be loyal to those things that don't deserve your loyalty. So in other words, choose wisely how you spend your time, because not all of it is going to serve you. Not all of it is going to help you progress and grow your business. And it's also not always going to help you in life. So there you go. It was an awesome time and I'm so glad I went.
Good morning. I think my biggest takeaway from convention was when they talked about stop standing in the way of yourself just to be yourself. And that life is not about what happens to you, but it's about how you respond to it. So just go for it, be all in, and conquer my fears is my goal for this year.
Hi, my biggest takeaway from convention this year was the overabundance of positivity, the people who were there who were so happy to be together, but also so excited to share in the mission of Paparazzi Accessories.
Hi, I am here just to tell you a little bit about my experience at the Paparazzi Convention this year. It was wonderful. There were so many people. You would sit in the auditorium and you would see the thousands of people who are selling $5 jewelry. And it has become an important part of my life. I admit there are times where I'm kind of like, should I keep going? Should I not keep going? So this to me was a calling for me as I sat in this large auditorium and listened to the speakers. My big takeaway was that regular people do extraordinary things. And you know what? I'm just a regular person. I'm just another person just like you. And so to hear that regular people doing extraordinary things, it really makes you stop and think that you are more powerful than you give yourself credit for. And you need to find your worth. You have to remember whose you are, not who you are, but whose you are. And that spoke abundantly to me. And am grateful that I got the opportunity to go to convention. And one more thing, as I was sitting there, tears rolling down my face because I'm telling you, this stuff was deep and inspirational. All I could think was, oh, I wish all the people I love could be here, my family and my friends, because there was so much to experience. It was truly a party. It was a happy time. It was a time for learning and growth, a time to meet new friends. And when you're in a place like that, you just want your loved ones to share that with you. So those are my takeaways from convention. I'm looking forward to going back next year with my team. And I hope you have a great day.
Hi everyone, my name is Kristen Snow, and my takeaway from convention this year is to not compare yourself. Whether you're comparing it for good or for bad, do not compare yourself to others. They are at different points in their lives and their businesses and their journeys. Just focus on yourself and be all in whatever you do. Just put yourself into it with your whole heart and know that where you are in your journey is what matters and not where anybody else is.
Hi there, my name is Christy Miller and I live in North Idaho, and convention always makes me a better wife, a better mother, a better friend, a better member of my community. I'm grateful that I go. My takeaway was that the adversary is always working on us and keeping us from doing what we have been sent here on this earth to do. God uses those experiences and those things that I have learned to influence and to help other people and to make a connection there. As a result, I need to open my mouth and I need to share those life experiences, because maybe you are the only one that I can reach by doing that. And I need to like show up for me, show up for life. As a result, or as I jump out of my comfort zone and I push aside those self-doubts, those self-limitations, amazing things will happen and I will step into my greatness. One of my friends, relationships are huge to me, and one of my friends at convention said, I realize I am not fearing failure, I am fearing greatness. We came to this earth with greatness, and that is what I am striving to step out in, is my greatness, that I'm possible, that I am worthy. Paparazzi is more than just $5 jewelry and selling jewelry. It is confidence. It is community. It is hope, and it is fun.
One of the things we heard a lot about at convention was don't compare. Comparison robs us of joy. So it's just stop comparing ourselves to others, what others are doing. Stop comparing our successes and measuring that against someone else's ruler, because it's not going to add up. It's not going to measure up, because your successes are different than other successes. So put your blinders on, look straight ahead at your goals, and then aim for those goals and measure your successes on your own ruler along your way and celebrate those.
I had a lot of great takeaways from convention this year. One of them was from one of the founders, Ryan Reeves, about finding solutions to problems. He told about how Paparazzi wanted a machine to distribute product from the warehouse. They talked to people about buying something that would work, and they all said no, or it won't work for you, or it's too expensive. So Paparazzi built their own revolutionary distribution system. Not only did they build the machine, but they also built the circuit boards needed to run it, because what they needed didn't exist. This is a great example of finding and creating solutions to your problems.
What do I love about convention? Oh my gosh, there are so many things to love about convention. It's hard to just narrow it down to one or two things. One of my favorite things is the people. Getting the opportunity to sit and talk with people that you've only been on Facebook with before, or running into your mentors, those that have been in the trainings videos that you've watched. That is so exciting. And meeting new friends that you've never had the opportunity to even run into before is wonderful. Not to mention, I love all the positivity, the positive inspiration, and the positive support that you get there. And of course, the jewelry, the new fall line, the new Z collection, the new signature collection. So exciting. So much to love about convention.
Paparazzi's 2021 Celebrate Convention was amazing. I could go on and on about the motivational speakers, the concerts, the jewelry, the team, camaraderie, and everything. But I think the biggest takeaway for me was the mission statement. It was reiterated over and over again that while $5 jewelry may not change the world, we believe those who wear it will. And in fact, we changed it this year to say we believe those who wear it do. And that is true. As paparazzi consultants, we were able to raise $250,000 to help contribute to the building of an orphanage in the Dominican Republic. That is amazing. And then in one day last year, we raised $1 million for the Malou Foundation to build aftercare facilities for sex trafficking survivors. That was incredible to me, to be part of something big, to be part of something amazing, and to do good throughout the world.
Hi everybody, I'm Heather Smith, and one of my biggest takeaways from convention this year from 2021 was to be all in. To me, that meant to stop having reservations about things and just go for it. Sometimes I doubt myself, but I know deep down I can do it, and I just need to stick with it, and I just need to be all in and don't hold back. That's my biggest takeaway.
One of the best things I heard at convention was during the elite panel, and one of the members said, don't measure your success using somebody else's ruler. I just really liked that reminder of measuring my success with my goals, my rules, and my standards instead of comparing myself to others.
Hey, so my takeaway from convention this year was actually a couple different things, and they kind of tie in together. The first one was when Jason Hewlett talked about your icing process. So like what makes you unique? So it kind of made me think about things that might make me unique compared to other consultants. And that was another thing that it talked about, is don't compare yourself to other consultants and where they're at, and because everybody is on their own journey, and everybody has that icing process that makes you unique. So that brings me into my last point that Trent Shelton talked about. It's about how you can reach people that nobody else can. So your icing process makes you unique, so therefore you have something to offer maybe somebody that somebody else doesn't have. So it kind of just made me reflect on, you know, what makes me unique, and don't compare myself to other people. I am on my own journey, and maybe I can reach somebody with paparazzi, or maybe just helping them in that relationship, or maybe some problem they have in their life. So those are my takeaways from convention. It was super awesome. If you ever have a chance to go, I would really recommend it. It was my first year, and I so enjoyed it. So that is my takeaway.
I love convention. There is such a power in getting together and lifting up one another that you take back to your business and really learn and grow and explode in the things that you're doing. Convention is an amazing catalyst. I love it. I have lots of takeaways from convention. Some of them are specific tasks that I want to implement in my business. Some of them are things like that I can dream big. I can have huge goals. Why can't I double my business this year? Why can't I help my team double theirs? And so those are eye-opening moments. But one of the biggest takeaways that I have from convention this year is that this is so much more than $5 jewelry. And I know that. I've seen that with my customers. When they put on a piece of jewelry and feel like they can take on the world, I love that. I love instilling that confidence and being able to offer that confidence and hope to customers, but also to my team. And I love seeing the changes that some of them have had because they have started a business, because they are more confident in themselves, because they have something for themselves to accomplish and strive for, and they found themselves as they have stepped up and owned their business and jumped all in. I know that this is so much more than $5 jewelry, and that was just reiterated time and time again throughout this convention. Be sure to check out any of these teammates that you felt a connection with as they spoke about their takeaways from convention. I love how everyone has different takeaways. You go and something speaks to you that is going to improve your life and your business, and that's what it's all about. And we're all there together supporting each other in that inspiration and that motivation. I just love it. If you haven't been part of a convention before, be sure to put that on your bucket list. If you feel like motivation, inspiration, and goals that we all strive to cheer each other on together is something that you're missing, maybe paparazzi is something you would like to try. Starting your own business with a crew right behind you, cheering you on every step of the way. If that's something you might be interested in, feel free to message me and I can talk all about it with you and answer any questions that you may have. I'm Mandy with Sugar Bee Bling. You can subscribe here to my YouTube channel so you don't miss a thing. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram and on our website, sugarbeebling.com.